For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
1, 2, 3. Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Camping and Leisure with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you a review on the Kampa Croyde 6 tent. So it's a model that's been in Kampa's range for a number of years now and sort of sits sort of the top of their steel poled tent. So it's a nice big size tent, perfect for a family. Yet again, steel pole, so it's nice and strong as well, and it's sort of very waterproof. So it's got a waterproof rating of 5,000 ml hydrostatic heads, which is more than enough for anything the British weather is going to throw at it, and is actually higher spec than most of its comparable models. The actual tent itself, as its name suggests, it's a 6-berth, so it's 6 sleep entirely at the back, which basically maximises your living area, so you get a good sized living area and a good open canopy here as well. There is an option on this particular model to basically purchase what they call a vestibule. So the vestibule, almost like a covering for the front, so it makes the front canopy completely enclosed. So again, if you want to hide your items in the front of there when you go off to the beach or whatnot, yet again, a good idea really to do so. Like I said, tent that they've been doing for numerous years, and because it's steel poled, it is necessarily heavier than you might find, say, in the equivalent air model. So it comes in 2 bags, one for the poles again, which weighs about 18.5 kilograms, and one for the fly sheet and inners, about 19.5 kilograms. So 2 bags makes it a bit more manageable, taking it from A to B. There are, as you can imagine, inflatable models of this. So Kampa themselves do a Croyde 6 Air and a Croyde 6 Air Classic. So the style, as you can imagine, is very popular and the layout suits a lot of people. But there is the Air option if you want something maybe a bit more quicker and easier to put up on your own. But really positive model. We'll have a look inside and talk through some more features. So now we're in the Croyde. First thing you can see is obviously, like I said, on the outside, separate areas. So you've got a nice canopy area, a main living area and a bedroom area at the back. The bedroom area, like I said, is a 6-berth bedroom. So you've got a 2, 2 and a 2. But what you've got is a zip-up divider between them. So you can actually make it into a big, nice 6-berth or a 4 and a 2. So it's really nice and versatile. The inner bedrooms have storage pockets on the front. So you can pop your keys, books, phones, wallets, whatever you want inside of that. Yet again, to take extra room out of the living area and keep it all neat and tidy in certain places. You've got additional storage pocket inside the bedroom itself. So if you want to put a torch in there at night, so you can, yet again, know exactly where you're looking and find your way around, you can do so, which is a great little feature. The bedrooms itself doesn't come pre-attached when you pitch the tent. So when you do it the first time, you put it in, but after that, you're more welcome to leave it in. But the first time you do it, they actually colour coordinate the tabs. So you've got a red, green, orange, and sort of blue tab along the top. So the joys of that is, you're not going to really make a mistake of putting it in the wrong place and thinking you have to do it all over again. The living area is lovely and spacious, plenty of head height throughout the tent, as you can see. Even in the corners, you're never really struggling for space, and I'm sort of 6'2", 6'3", no problem at all. You've got a hanging point here for a lantern, yet as well as Velcro ties to put the cable down either side. Now, just about either side of me here, you've got a cable entry point. So the joys of that is you can obviously have your mains hook up without having to sort of leave the door completely open all the time. Plenty of lovely big PVC windows to get loads of light inside the tent, but you've also got privacy curtains in pockets here, so you can get your privacy when you want to, but obviously you can compromise that as you need it. 2 side doors here, one on the right hand side and one for the left. They both have mesh on them, but the left one over here has got a rain safe canopy door. So again, on a day like today, if it's raining, you can more than happily leave this mesh door open, not have to worry about the rain coming in, just because obviously you get that protection. Coming to the front door, it can be put into several positions. So what I've currently got is, like, as you would imagine, a normal door, but you can actually open up, fully open, so you get one big, nice open space. Yet again, makes it really nice and versatile. You can make it how you prefer to. Yet again, you've got a zip along the bottom so that can completely come away. You've got bracer poles running down the side here, which basically gives you more stability and more sort of torsion in the actual tent. So it's actually a lot stronger than necessarily you might look from the outside. The joys of this, obviously, it just gives you more rigid frame. It can actually, in many ways, the tent can sort of freestand without actually the guide ropes, which is, yet again, quite impressive. Not many other models in its competitors really do that. The canopy, obviously a decent sized canopy, plenty of room for cooking out in. You can put a vestibule on the front if you want to sort of seal it all up. But you've also got a mesh panel here, so to get good circulation of air, more than happily open it up. And if you want to, on the actual canopy, if you don't want to use it for any reason, you can actually roll it back, take the pole out and tie it. So yeah, again, really nice and versatile, plenty to talk about. One of my most favourite features about this tent is the fact that you've got a flat door in the front here. So you're not going to have your kids tripping up or yourself tripping up and looking a bit like an idiot in many ways. So that's probably my favourite thing about a tent, as sad as it may be. But a really impressive model. Like I said, it's been running in the camper range for many a year now, and you can see why, with so many features and such a brilliant space for the price point it is. But that's the Kampa Croyde 6.